Hello everyone, welcome to our next video where we'll be looking at exam like questions on this topic Python list, or we look at set of recommended sources by CBSE. Let us get into the notebook. You can also have your notebook or whatever Python IDE you are using, or even console. We'll go through some of the questions the way we did it for list, and we'll try and see what should be its output. So what will be the output of the following statement? So you can see first one, list one is assigned to some 12, 32, dot dot dot, and then it is calling a sort on it, and then it is saying that print the list one again, right? So what will happen in this particular case? As you know, sort does an in place sorting. So it means that list one is sorted in place only. So if you print, this particular list will be printed in order, for example 10, 12, 26, 32, 65, 80, right? Now the second part of it is when it is calling sorted, built-in function sorted on list one. As you know, sorted creates a new copy of it. So when you will be actually printing list one after calling sorted, your list one will be as it is. It will not be modified. So this is the difference between sort, built-in function, and sorted that is available to you. Then the third one, they have assigned a list from 1 to 10, and then they are saying that find out the list semicolon semicolon -2, as we discussed in case of string, right? So right approach for this will be that you write list one, and then in case it is minus, you start with end, right? And then you go till 0, and then you will be having -2, right? So what does that mean? It will iterate from end, which is 10, and take the alternate element till the begin. So 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, right? It will print all the even numbers. The fourth one, we have actually a string for a list from 1 to 5, and we are asking that at the length -1 what will be. So at the length -1 you will be having, since length of list 1 will return +1, so 6, and 6 minus 1 is 5. So at the fifth place, at the fourth place, right, counting from 0, you'll be having 5. So let us quickly check it in order. Let's start with the last one, right? So we'll actually do it one by one. Let us see whether we got it correct or not. So yes, it will be 5. Let us look at this one. So we are expecting it to print all these numbers from end. Okay, there is some indentation issues. You have to fix it. Right? Okay, so we have to look at here, right? Okay. So what this will be printing from 10 till 2, right? And when you take list from 3 and 3, it will actually be printing the whole list, right? Okay. The difference between sorted and all of these, right? So in case of sorted, since it modifies, it doesn't modify the original list, it will be unchanged, right? But if you will be calling list one a sort, in that case it will actually be printing you in. So this is also the difference between the two, right? Yeah, so we have covered all of this. Consider the following list. What will be the element of my list after the following two operations? So what you have done, as you know, when you are appending, 50 and 60 will be added as a list. So it will be 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50, 60 as another list element, not numeric elements, right? And when you extend, it will actually be extended to 50, 60 as individual items. You'll be having number like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? Let us quickly check it. So we have this, and then let us say that we do append of it, right? So when you are doing append, it will be actually 50 and 60 will be, you might pay attention here, right? It will come as a list. When you extend, in that case, it will come as proper element 50 and 60. So this is also the difference between append and extend. Extend is actually kind of multi append, and append is actually in one go. What will be output, right? Very important, right? It is actually giving you a my list and then saying that for I in range 0 to length of this, right? What will happen? Any guess? So this range is going from 0 till length of this list, right? Which is actually kind of uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it will go from 0 till 10, and every time it will be having I. So what will be I? First it will be 0, then it will be 1, it will go till 0 till the last element, length of it, right? That was 0 to 10. And if that index is even, right, then it is printing that particular item. So what it will do, it should print all the items at, so since actually first element will be 0, right, then 1, then 2, so it will be printing 1, 3, 5, 7, right? It should be printing the odd number. This is very, very, you need to pay attention to it, right? You need to pay attention to it. Why? Because your I is in range, so this 0 till 10, right? So it will actually going like 0 till 10, and then the one which is even index, that value is getting printed, right? So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is very, very important. You might miss it. Then actually what is the output of the following code? If you have 1 till 10 and you are looking for, if you delete element from 3 till end of it, right? So what will be the third element? 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So your 0, 1, 2, so your element will be this, right? So 3 till end of this will be deleted. So you should have 1, 2, 3. Let us see. Delete of my list. Okay, let's execute it. Right? And if you do it from beginning till 3, then you will be having item from 4th till line. Okay, fine. Then it's saying delete from the 5th element, right? So what will be, so 5th is not included. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But 5 is not used, so it should be having 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So when you print till 5, you should actually get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. you should practice, these things 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Um, Now it is actually looking at deleting these elements, right? Very, very important, right? So as I have always said, whenever you are actually not very clear about it, what you can do, it will be going till length of my list, right? From 0, because it is positive number, right? So it will go from 0 till length of my list, and it is taking uh, you know alternate item. So 1, 3, right? So it will delete 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, right? And so it should be left with all the even numbers 2, 4, 6, and 0, right? What if you do -2? In that case, you'll be going from length of my list till 0th element, right? So from and it will print 9, 7, 5, all the odd one, and it should be left with the even one. No, sorry, 10 and 8, yeah. It will left with the odd one. Difference between append and extend, right? So what is the difference between append and extend? Append will append it one item at a time, whatever it is, and extend will add multiple items. In case you are adding a sublist, it happens that sublist will be added as it is, while with extend, element from that sublist will be added. What is the difference between following? So say you are having your list one as 6, 7, 8, 9, right? You are having your list one as 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it is saying that what all we can do. So what will be list into 2? Let us look at, right? So list into 2 will simply uh, replicate the list, right? So you should be getting 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 repeated twice, right? Now let us look at what is the next one. List into equal to, right? So as you know, when you are having an assignment operator, right? Again, list one will be assigned now permanently to this value, right? Okay, fine. And list one is equal to list into 2. This will also both will be equivalent, right? Both will be equivalent. Okay. We have made a mistake here. I'm very tired of it. Okay. Now look at this record of a student, right? Name, roll number, marks. Uh, so in that order, we are having. Let us look at this. You're a student record, right? Let us do this. So this is actually first one is name, second one is roll number, then subject in 5 marks, and then you are having percentage, right? Okay. Uh, okay. Now say that it is saying that find out percentage of the student, right? What will be percentage of the student? Your percentage will be your this record, right? And 0, 1, 2, 3. So you have to take the third element, right? What is your percentage? Um, Point percentage, right? So 78.8. Marks in the fifth subject, right? Let us look at marks fifth. What will be marks in fifth subject? You will be having your student record, right? And where is your marks? 0, 1, second element, right? And in the second element, where your fifth one will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you actually index it through 0, right? Very, very important to understand how you can index it, right? You can now print marks in the fifth subject, okay? 69. Now it is saying, maximum marks of the student, right? What will be max marks? Max marks will be max of your student record, right? Which is a 0, 1, 2, right? And then you can print it. Okay? So you got 99, which is correct, right? 99 is here. Okay, then roll number of the student, right? Roll number, where it will be? In your student records, your roll number is the first element, right? So you can print roll number, okay? Correct? You got A36. Now it is saying that change Raman to Raghav. How you will do it? A student record, okay? And in the 0th element, right? Will be assigning to Raghav. And then you can print okay, Raghav. So you have more programs, right? For finding GCD, second largest. Have a look at it. I'll upload it in the channel. And we can take some more programming one. Do remember, string list, your dictionary, which is our next chapter, are very, very important. Not only from your score or getting a high score in your exam, but also from the perspective of your ability to start getting some kind of natural command over the language, right? Because most of the time, once you are done with some file function, some input stream, and all of that, you have to write your consistent part will be what? String manipulation, list manipulation, dictionary manipulation, tuple manipulation, right? So at this stage, you shouldn't be shying away from taking as many exercises as you can. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe this. Comment if you want me to cover or make some changes in this format. I'm also new to this format of content creation. So I'll actually love to hear from you. And in the next one, we'll actually do a coverage of tuple and dictionary in a very, very similar way. So do look for our actually next lecture or next video.